Jacinta partners with AfriForum and says she wants to learn from them. There's obviously noise on the net where people are criticizing this whole thing. Guys, it's about time you understand that South Africa has got different people living in it, and for it to be successful, people are going to have to collaborate. This negative commentary comes from all sides. It's not just coming from the one side. There are those who are negative, and that's why we say those South Africans that are positive about taking this country forward are going to stand united. We are not going to entertain principalities of darkness and people that are negative. Now let's look at what AfriForum has achieved over the years. Let's look at AfriForum as an organization. AfriForum has taken governments and municipalities to court. When there's a pothole, AfriForum deals with that matter themselves. They don't wait for the government. And I think we already established as South Africans that we are not going to entertain politicians. We are not going to run after politicians. So for us, Jacinta is on the right track. We're not going to run after people that fix potholes and then next week the pothole is even worse. We're not going to entertain such things. And if we understand why Jacinta started this whole thing and then partners with people that are so independent and don't need the government and says I want to learn from these kind of people, and then you criticize her, then awatla leave. And we said this country is going to go forward. We're not going to entertain the noise. I think by now you tried so much on social media to silence this whole thing. You tried so much to make it look negative, and by now you must make peace with the fact that you never succeeded. Now when we look at AfriForum and based on what Jacinta wants to achieve, those are the best people that she should be learning from. One of the reasons why AfriForum is so successful, it is because it is against lawlessness. That's why they are able to take governments to court. They don't want lawlessness. This whole movement, much and much, started. South Africans are tired of lawlessness. Lawlessness. The law must be applied. So they are the best people to go talk to and sit down with them because they've been able to build universities. Your people of the same color as you have failed you. We are not in a religion of skin colors here. When you're gonna look at the hospitals that are being built, what happened at Kuruleni? People eating the funds of the hospitals, and then you want to sit here worship analyst skin colors about no, our people are setting us free. We don't have time for that. We want to take this country forward. I love what Jacinta said, saying we're not here to worship them. We are here to share ideas. And where we disagree, we have to sit down and have conversations with them. Now, we're just looking at the achievements of AfriForum and what they've been able to do. They've built better facilities than what our government has ever done for South Africans. They've built things, when they do things for themselves, you'll be wanting to join them and saying, why are they doing these things for themselves? Basar including. Jacinta says, let me go learn from these people so that by the time I implement these things, it benefits South Africans. And then Allah, hey, we told you. You told us what? You never told us anything. This country belongs to every single person of every color. The sooner you make peace with that, the sooner we're gonna go forward. We don't have time to entertain this negativity. In Orania, where people are doing their own things, minding their own business, they don't need the government. When is Jacinta going to Orania? To do what? To disrupt people that are functioning on their own and don't need anything else. And they're not wasting any resources. They are a well-oiled machine that is sustainable. Jacinta Fitlemol are widely sustainer. We are dealing with idiots in this country. When is Jacinta going to Orania? To do what? Because they're not wasting any funds. They are sustaining themselves and building facilities for themselves. Jacinta says, I want to link up with some of these people. Babu AfriForum, how do we implement this? We are going to take the good stuff they've achieved and try to implement them because the government of this country has failed its citizens.
Let's watch this video.
And also we want to invite this committee to also look at
these social grants that we have, because they're part of our problem, that are encouraging teenagers to be pregnant and unplanned pregnancy. And then you get a mother that has got 3 kids. He gets grant, he have these kids because he wants grant, and he leaves the kids with the grandmother and he goes away. And the grandparents must then look after these kids, and the grandparents cannot do that. They turn around these kids and they take the grandparents' money. And they end up doing what is wrong because there's no one who's adult at home to be able to help them to grow. So we want to plead with that, that we be assisted with that. And the last...
All right, that is it. You understand? When I tell people that black South Africans don't know, many of them don't know their father, they thought maybe I'm mocking them. No, I'm not mocking them. It's the truth. Most especially the Zulus. This is a police commissioner for KwaZulu-Natal saying it here, that many of their women just give birth for them to receive grants. That means their children were like, they are like their shops, they are like business enterprise, they are like, you know, they just get pregnant for the purpose of giving birth so that government will pay them grants. And they end up leaving those children for their grandmother to train. That's why they don't, that's why the Zulus, they don't have respect. I say 87.3% of Zulus don't know their father. You can imagine when a woman decides to give birth to about 3 to 4 children, different men, how would they know their father? The last man could be the, you know, and all of that. That's why even Jacinta says she doesn't know her father. A Nigerian man happens to be her stepfather. You understand what I'm saying? That this is reality. We are talking about reality. We are not. I'm not mocking them. It's not. It is. This is what they do. Their mothers choose to give birth just for them to receive. They use their children as business, like as trade by barter. I produce children for the government of South Africa. You give me grant. I produce 1, you give me 1 grant. I produce 2, you give me 2 grants, and all of that. They are here on earth just for the purpose of their mother to receive grant from government. Police commissioner said it. I didn't say it myself. Like police commissioner said, about they give birth to about 3 to 4 children just for the purpose of receiving grants from government. Then after that, they end up leaving those children for their grandparents to train. That's why they don't have respect. You know, at the end of the day, their grandparents will not be able to train them. The streets will train them. They will live anyhow. That's why they go to cemetery, they go to graveyard, dig out skeleton, bones of a dead body, then grind it as powder, then smoke it. Because nobody take care of them. Like, you know, they are like trade by barter. Government, give me money, I give you children. Give me money, I produce more children for you, and all of that. Their parents, their mother gave birth to them just for the purpose of receiving grants from, not because they actually want to give birth. Because they are lazy to work, they cannot work, so they use children to their children is more like their shop. So they give birth. That's why, you know, they litter all around social media, insulting you, talking shit and all of that, insulting Zuma. Some of them insult Zuma, some of them insult Ramaphosa, some of them insult Nelson Mandela the Great. You understand? Some of them even insult Thabo Mbeki. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
the stress has got this lady. Oh my God, look at the bags under her eyes. This is Chidema Adetiina, excuse my pronunciation. She's a South African model who has Nigerian and Mozambican heritage, but she was born in South Africa. Yeah, but when they found out she has heritage from other countries, oh my God, they didn't want nothing to do with her. Yeah, so she ended up going to do Miss Nigeria. Yeah, and I thought, oh, that's it, you're Miss Nigeria. Well, yeah, just chill in Nigeria, man. They're gonna spoil you over there, but no, she's gone back to South Africa, and now she's well, this is how she's being received when she went to court regarding her situation. Jesus Christ, I'm guessing he's not South African either. Wow. That's sad. Imagine the place you were born, they don't see you as one of them because your parents come from a different border. It's absolutely nuts. But you know what I say? Just leave South Africa be, yeah? If they don't welcome you, just go. Like me, when I'm not welcome, I just leave straight away. Yeah, if I'm not getting the vibes that I'm welcome here, I'm out. But I understand it's not that simple for her. That's her home, technically, but you're not welcome there, yeah? It's the same with other brothers and sisters from the continent. Just leave South Africa, man. Leave them be. Yeah? Give them their space. Leave them be. Eventually, something will click. Yeah? It may take a few months. It may take a decade. It may take a century. It may take 2 centuries. But just leave them South Africans alone. Yeah? When it comes to dealing with South Africans now, just be formal. That's it. There's no friendship. There's no brotherly. Just leave them. That's all I can say. I feel bad for her. Imagine going through this just because your parents are from different borders that were created by Europeans. Yeah. Speaking of Europeans, the March on March people are linking up with the what they call AfriForum. What's going on here? AfriForum is like a nationalistic white organization. Yeah, when it comes to all that genocide stuff that Trump was talking about, it's them that were spearheading that nonsense. Yeah, and now look, this Jacinta is hanging out with her. They're making an alliance. They're uniting, saying yes, let's get rid of foreigner, but we're together. I'm like, how naive can you get? But anyway, it's your business, it's your country. You will learn eventually. That's all I can say. Yeah, there's no hatred for me. I wish these people luck, but eventually it's gonna click. All this stuff that they're doing, you're just playing into the devil's hand, and you don't know it. Absolutely sad. The unemployment right now is skyrocketing. Why? I thought you're making 1 million jobs. Oh God, have mercy, man.
Allow me to say something that I know is going to make a lot of you all uncomfortable. You can reject or hate white supremacy without rejecting everything that white people have built. You can reject everything that white people stand for, including racism, including white minority rule, white monopoly capital. You can reject everything that they have built. I mean, you can reject everything that they stand for. But let not that dim you or blind you from learning something from them, taking the same rule of law that they apply in each and everything that they do and applying it in your own capacity as a black person. I see a lot of people are mad and angry and calling Jacinta and March. They are calling her sellout for wanting or engaging with the AfriForum to learn how they sustain their institutions, to learn how they build and their own institutions, how they source out funding, how they maintain or sustain advocacy, how they became as big as they are today. A lot of people are hating Jacinta Mangobeso for wanting to engage and learn. Keyword, learn from AfriForum, which is white people, by the way. A lot of people are saying, yeah, she's a sellout too. Yeah, hey, this is what we were talking about and everything. But that's a very dangerous way of thinking. The important lesson here that we are failing to see is that whether we agree with AfriForum politically or not, it doesn't take away from the fact that they've built a beast of an institution. And that is something that we need to learn from. And that is something that we also need to applaud. You see, guys, as black people, we need to stop letting the past or racism affect us in a way that we don't want to learn from what other races are doing, because oh no, we always want to be stuck in that victim mindset. Our hatred for racism, which is obviously understandable. Our hatred for racism has become so intense that we automatically reject anything that is associated with white people. And that's very dangerous. You don't have to love somebody in order for you to learn from them. You don't have to agree with somebody. You don't have to agree with AfriForum's political ideologies in order for you to learn from their strategy. You don't have to embrace AfriForum's ideologies in order for you to understand how they built an institution that has survived, that has built, mobilized supporters, brought in lawyers, and consistently taken matters to the court. See, to me, what Jacinta did is not betrayal. That's not betrayal. That's intelligence. That's excellency. That's like high level intelligence, because like we are seeing white people keep on surviving, white people keep on thriving and excelling in different things, and we are consumed by our hatred for them so much that we can't even learn from them. If you want to beat somebody at their game, there's a saying, if you want to beat somebody at their game, you need to study how they move. You need to study their strategy. You need to study how they got to the level that they got in, and then take that information and excel in it and beat them in their own game. So whether you like Jacinta or not, whether you like AfriForum or not, it doesn't take away from the fact that this collaboration, this coalition is sheer intelligence. Sheer intelligence. Don't allow your hatred for white people to consume you or cloud your judgment of learning from them. I see you again.